Hello and welcome back to the Radical Removins. So last time we declared our war against Savo up here just to give us a war, to expand our realm a little bit, to move on. And, well, we're doing that war. We're also expecting to die any moment now. We have a disease, we've held it off with good treatment, but in 3 years' time that wears off, and we have a lot of negative health, and we're quite old, so, you know, it's likely we're going to die soon. Ooh, Scalovia is flourishing. Fantastic news. There is also the... well, there was the Black Death, but apparently it's gone. Well, there you go then. I guess there's not the Black Death. That's fine. I'm going to make our ambition to make a friend, and we're just going to move on. Right. Continue merging up near the top here. We've regulated inheritance, so land can't pass outside of that, of the de jure... Sorry, land cannot pass outside through inheritance in that bit of land. If that makes sense, in that realm. Lately, I've been experiencing a blinding pain where a missing eye used to be. Ah, we have another phantom pain. We had that last time as well. And the fever is broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I can still see the shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? Well, we've lost stressed and gained lunatic, so, you know, just traditional stuff for us here. Okay. Shaman Vermantis got back to me with two options. I'm going to do surgery for my phantom pain. Let's see if that'll work. I believe we can discourage vassals from joining factions. Nobody's going to join any factions. In fact, I think he's already in one. Urdennis, yeah. We'll obligate him out of factions. He has decided he's not going to be in factions. That was good. The Phantom Pain is gone. Next vassal. He's not in any factions. We'll do nothing. That's fine. A merchant managed to find out the coins you minted were counterfeit. Oh no, I lost prestige. I'd repeatedly questioned my servant about the locked mausoleum beneath the castle, but it wasn't until today I found the key hidden inside a rotten chest in the oldest castle tower. Inside the tomb's dusty passageways, I found an empty stone coffin which bore the inscription Valimantis Scalausunas. Ah, the coffin looks comfortable to sleep in. Somewhere a dreamer stirs. Oh dear. Right, well, let's head up this way and defeat that army. Since the incident some weeks ago, I felt uneasy. I took a walk along the coast to clear my mind and found a small village where the people claimed to worship the Old Ones. Probably the same small village we've been to a couple of times. Well, let's have a look at this. Intense study of the grimoires gained much knowledge. I've devised a ritual to awaken the most powerful of the Old Ones where he sleeps. Alright. The cult has gathered for the ritual on the shores of the black and stormy sea. The chanting begins. Vh, Gnugla. Migwath Naf, and in the depths of the dark waters something stirs. He comes! He comes! And we're dead. Yup. Emperor Valimantis II feasts with the gods at age 59. He was offered up as a sacrifice to the gods. A disturbed person, Valimantis was known throughout the lands as a raving madman. Many are cautiously rejoicing at the news of his death. Emperor Pucaveris. Suspected to be possessed by a demon sent by Volneus, the Vols will do their best to rein him in. Long live Emperor Pucaveris. Soviet. Yes, we have some nomadic stuff going on there, which we don't need to worry about. I think it was this bit of land that we just lost. Yeah, I think it was that bit of land. Anyway, don't need to worry about that. It was nomadic agitation. So we are a new character. We're first Vide Villa Pucaveris and... we're a member of the Cold Ones. Yeah, we're a member of the Cold Ones again. I kind of want to just leave the Cold Ones, to be honest with you. How do you quit? Well, I mean, we could just leave the society. I mean, we were in it before we became the character, though, so I might just leave it and not focus on it. Right, ambition. Actually, you know what? We're going to take a change in life. Goodbye, Cold Ones. I'm leaving your order. I don't need to be a part of it. Now that would be a bold move. Go Assassin, switch to Shia. Shia then allows us to have an ally elsewhere on the map. And if we all became Shia, that could be interesting. I don't know. That's more tempting than I'd like to admit, actually. I'm just checking that we have all of our stuff in the treasury came through. Yeah, it did. No, this one gives us +2. Our Axe of Perun gives us stuff. What were we using? We're using Soul Flare. No, we should use the Axe of Perun, right? Yeah, we should use the Axe of Perun to give us a bunch of stuff. It's much better than Soul Flare in pretty much every way right now, so yes. Equip that. Artifact is inactive. I would have to follow the Slavic religion, I see. In which case, I think +2 axe is better for us right now. Yeah. We're going to equip the +2 axe to give us a little bit of martial. Apart from that, we're fine. Right. The temptation to switch religion is very tempting. You know what? Tell me what you think about that one. We'll leave it on the back burner. Really, there's no rush on that one. Grumman Heir seems like an okay one, although we already have an heir. Then we're going to try and thin out our children a little bit. I might want to avoid just having every single child I can, so we'll hold off on that one for a second. So our ambition, I guess, should be to make a friend, because there's no real reason not to take that one. Pick a patron deity. Okay, what are we going for? Divas. Yes, sure. We'll go for the extra diplomacy. That seems fine. Right. Technological advancement. Well, we don't need to worry about... Oh, we're actually at war. Wait, did I just disband my army? No. Wait, we're in a battle. I just can't see it yet because we haven't unpaused. There we go. Yes. Right. So once we win this one, we can move our capital, so I don't need to worry about that. Character focus. New character focus for us. Carousing could be an alright one. It's something you have to very actively do, though. Business as well could be fine. Although we're well below our domain size right now. Hunting could be fine. What gives us good stuff? I know theology gets you some good stuff, potentially. Scholarship, I don't know if that gets you anything potentially good. Actually, no. Scholarship's the one that allows you to build the observatory. Yes, that gets you some good traits. Let's go with that one for just now. Let's make ourselves better. Yes, I'm going to build the observatory. That's fine. Right, unpause. We have a new heir. If we die now, we'll play as our son. Rimvidas. Well, that seems sensible, yes. I would like to play as him. Yeah, he's still got the bloodline. That's fine. I was just checking he didn't have any other ones. Crown focus I need to set. Oh, that's going to be Memel, obviously. Right. Back up here. That's okay. Right. Unpause. Defeat the army. Head into Savo. Take it. Win the war. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic. Right. Someone else is attacking Savo? No, just us. Okay. Somebody else was sieging it. Probably raiders or something. With my wife pregnant, I'm starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special for this year's harvest rite. I'm going to dedicate the entire festival to my wife. That's fine. My wife could not be in a more appropriate choice. She is the spitting image of Zeminia. Fantastic. Good. Continue the siege. We've got it. Offer peace and enforce our demands. Savo is now part of our realm, which is very nice. I'm just going to disband right now. Good. We can now move our capital over to Memel, which seems like a very sensible choice right now. We also probably want to give Savo away, probably to Novgorod. Yeah, Novgorod's going to control our land up there. So I want to give him Savo. Council all says, yeah, let's go for it. You can have Savo. Good. He's kind of happy. He would prefer to be on the council, but there we go. Worship the ancestors. Yep. I'm going to ask for the wisdom. Yeah, let's go for that first. Right. Anything else we need to do? I think I've decided, by the way, on the changing religion. I'm not going to do that. It was a tempting thing, but the point of the series is to be remover, and that's kind of just playing easy mode to switch, so we're not going to do it. There you go. It was a tough decision. It took me a really long time to think about. Like, all of, 5 minutes. Let's see. Like, I think it would be neat for, like, the first episode or two, but then the series would just completely lose any sense that it had any kind of focus left in it. Don't know what buttons I'm clicking right there, which is why we went through several menus. Right, Warrior Gathering Ground. We can get another one, get more heavy infantry on us, another 60. Yeah, let's do that. This one here, we can upgrade. There's no point keeping our money above 1,000 because we want to get the ambition that then allows us to go back above 1,000 again. And then get that extra tax increase. An extra 15% levy size? Yeah, sure, let's get that. More multipliers. And then Vladimir Volinsky, we probably don't need to hold anymore. What's it does you're part of? That kingdom? Yeah, we'll give it away. Yes, part of the cleaning up process, I'm going to clean up my duchies a little bit. So I don't need to hold that at all. Right. Council position for court chaplain. It's not going to be my aunt who hates me. Why does she hate me? Oh yeah, every reason. Okay, Povilas can be my court chaplain. Yeah, you know what? Hunt apostates. Do that instead. I think we have quite a lot in our realm, judging by the fact I was one. Right, training troops. Doing that. That's all okay. We are threatening, but only a little bit. Court physician we need. We're going to put... Well, I mean, we already have one in there, but... I mean, I guess I could replace them. I think we already have a court physician game. That's kind of weird that it's there. Anyway. Am I going to give up anything? I could become one-eyed? No, I'm going to give up this prisoner, yeah. May serve you well. Right, that's fine. Oh, yes, that reminds me. We forgot to do the thing I do at the start of everyone here. We go and check here, and we go kills. 32. Very, very low score. Low score. All right. So, that's a little bit better. Court physician. Oh, now we need one. I guess he died on that same day, so he was still there or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. Let's unpause. While passing judgment onto criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you and would be in your debt. No. That's fine. He can go. Right. Now, I think our new way to play might be to expand further. I'm trying to think. We want to upgrade our holdings, obviously, but we also potentially want to expand further because if we have more land, we have more vassals and we have more potential to be able to, like we have more reserves to call upon for troops, if you know what I'm meaning. Like, we, instead of trying to get ourselves strong, we can get our vassals strong and then use their troops to fight. That might be an okay way to go. Our vassals still look god-awful underneath here. This is just hideous. Anyway, let's see if we can fix some of that. Problem is, like, we have people who are kings who hold land all over the place, which is an issue. Like, this land's held by Ruthenia, which is also a kingdom. Ryzan, you appear to be... No, you're not independent. You're actually underneath there. Novasil. Novasil is directly underneath me. Should be underneath Ryzan by the looks of it. Yes, I'm going to transfer you Novasil. Yeah, that's fine. She now likes us a little bit more. That's absolutely okay. Right, so let's continue sorting things out here. This bit of land's just completely underneath us, right? Yeah. So this one is de jure within... Back to this side. Oh, he holds 2 bits of land. He holds Starodub and he holds Trenson. Okay. Well, the Starodub bit of land looks like it could either be part of Lithuania or Ruthenia. I think Ruthenia is what I'm going to put it underneath. We're going to transfer Mr. Starodub. What's his actual name? Vanius. Vanius. Okay. Transfer... Oh, he's not available. Okay, that's fine. It's probably because he holds land over here as well, which is currently being attacked or sieged or something like that. Maybe that's why. Do I want to give away the kingdom of Lithuania? I mean, currently we have it, right? But the only land we hold within it is this tiny bit of land right there. We could potentially give it away. We still have a lot of duchies underneath us, which I think is why I decided not to. Livonia I could put underneath Estonia, potentially, if it allows me to do that. No, only Moldovia, Ryzan, and Nalsia. Nalsia is independent over here. Nalsia looks like it should be part of Lithuania. I'm going to transfer Nalsia underneath there. That's fine. That now gives them a solid line across. That's fine. Anyone... So is it just the other two? Moldovia is this bit of land right down there. It appears to be kind of independent of anything. Well, I guess we leave it there, right? Yeah, it's kind of... It's fine. It's absolutely fine, and it's within its borders. And the other one that we could transfer? Ryzan. The Ryzan, are we okay with it existing as it is, or should it be somewhere else? It should be underneath Chernigov, which we can create. Let's just create Chernigov and give it to Ryzan. Yeah. let's do that. Kingdom of Chernigov, I'm granting that to Ryzan. You're now you're now a queen. Enjoy. Right. That's fine. I could grant Lithuania and none of the titles underneath it, potentially, to Lithuania. And then I could just transfer any vassals I have. Although I don't think there are any other vassals underneath that I need to. So if I just transfer Lithuania, Livonia, Pskov. Yeah, Livonia and Pskov go underneath. That's okay, actually, yeah. And Kargopol, for whatever reason. There's a lot of land that goes under, but it basically makes one mega vassal. Why are they voting no? Zealots. I'm unlanded. It's de jure territory. I desire the title. It's part of my de jure territory. I desire the title. Kargopol? I guess I could give you Lithuania, I guess. They vote yes. I'm not going to give lower titles because that is actually all of our lands. So yes, I'm going to give you Lithuania, no lower titles. That was a big move, switching Lithuania up. So it's now independent. Well, not independent, but it's now the exact opposite. It's now all one kingdom. And it's not... Well, it's independent of us. That's what I was looking for. But that is pretty good overall for vassal management because it means that we now have one powerful vassal instead of lots and lots of tiny vassals. That one powerful vassal right now is a little bit weaker, but overall it's going to work out in the end, I think. Right. Okay. So we still have 11 vassals in our vassal limit. I just want to see who we have. Bunch of kings. Right, so we have Mazovia, which is... Well, where's Mazovia? Mazovia is here. I think Mazovia should be part of Poland, for me. Anyway, let's see if we can do that. And then if we can't, why can't we? There's Moldovia. Why can we not put Mazovia underneath? Because they're currently in a war. They're in a civil war, I think, is the reason why they can't. Yeah. So when they're stopping in a civil war, we can do that. Okay, so when that stops, we can do it. Could enforce realm peace, which would allow us to do some stuff here. Council must be content. It's still discontented? Ah, okay, for another year. Right, let's unpause. Yeah, a whole bunch of things are going to be started to create. Like, basically all of our vassals are going to start to create all of their, like, duchies underneath them. So let's raise up troops here. 300, really? That's the max you can give me? That's pathetic. Okay. That's fine, though. We can work it out. Let's do it this way round. I can't raise any men from Vladimir. Okay. Ruthenia. Wow. We're going to struggle against this revolt. Chernigov. We're not looking great, if I'm honest with you here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I did say we'd be weaker to start off. I've become stressed. Oh, okay. No reason to be stressed. Although I have seen that a lot of our family have mental health problems. Like, we're all stressed, we're all lunatics. And I mean, we were already possessed, so yeah. Anyway. As you watch some birds darting nimbly through the air, you find yourself wondering why man cannot do the same. There have been unsuccessful attempts to make flying contraptions in the past, but clearly those designs were all conceived by fools. Building a machine that can fly will help improve your learning. Yeah, I'm sure it can be done. Am I building my observatory, by the way? I think so. Yeah, I need a new court physician. Yeah, let's just choose one. Fine. New commander needed. New commander is going to be Dennis, my cousin. That's fine. Your observatory is finally ready. We can now study the stars. Lovely. In your quest to build a flying machine, you spend countless hours with dusty tomes and parchments in an effort to learn about all the failed attempts to fly, least to repeat their mistakes. You're finally at the point where you feel you've learned enough to begin construction of a prototype. Nice. Continue merging up over here. There's another peasants' revolt against us. Oh dear. The peasants' revolts are non-stop. I need to find out why they're so common. Anyway, let's head up this way. And why that guy is always the default in our army. Prototype for the flying machine is nearing its completion, but it would probably be ill-advised to pilot the thing yourself on its maiden flight. Fortunately, you know of several promising candidates who could probably be persuaded to take this historic leap of faith on your behalf. I'm going to ask Meldrich, the local dung gatherer and dog's body. Right, so Why was the revolt here? There's peasants' unrest here. Same up here? Yeah, more peasant unrest. Okay, I wonder what's causing it. Rose has been born. That's our daughter. Fantastic. Right. Why don't you have a struggle education? Sure. You find a suitably steep cliff from which to launch the main flight of your flying machine. Meldritch hesitates, but after a combination of threats and cajoling, he agrees to be strapped into the contraption. You push him over the cliff and hope for the best. He plummets down like a sack of stones, trailing debris. Meldritch? Meldritch is bruised and battered, but alive. Your flying machine was a failure, and to make matters worse, another scholar in Memel has allegedly made his own functioning prototype. Just as you're about to surrender to despair, Meldritch gives you a toothless smile and says, I have a cunning plan. Alright. I regret this, but let's hear it. Also, I wonder if Meldritch is meant to be like Baldrich. But anyway. Let's hear it. You're traveling by carriage in the countryside of Memel when it comes to a sudden halt. Oh, come on. The road has been blocked by a fallen tree, and the coachman explains that you'll have to make a slight detour on an isolated smaller path. No, you fool. It's a trap. You force your way through the improvised barricade, narrowly avoiding an ambush by highwaymen. They send an accurate volley of arrows after your carriage as it speeds away, missing it by mere inches. Too accurate for highwaymen. Only mercenaries are so precise. Someone's trying to kill us. How he did it will forever remain a mystery, but Meldritch has managed to steal the rival scholar's flying machine. He gleefully brings it to the cliff, but his grin vanishes when you inform him he will be flying again. You send him over the cliff and Meldritch enters a brief, spiraling dive before slamming into the ground. So it wasn't just my machine. I feel better now and head home. Your Imperial Majesty. My men and I have trouble finding a battlefield where expertise could be employed for payment in gold, and unfortunately our rations are running low. I therefore request additional funding to keep the men from starving. Okay, well, have some additional funding, I guess, mercenary band. Despite your efforts, it seems that the secrets of flight will have to be uncovered by future generations. Your attempts may have been unsuccessful, but you've learned much about the value of silence and scholarly research. Your learning has improved. Nice, I'm happy about that. Yeah. More peasants' revolts. Oh god. Non-stop, isn't it? And we've got more nomad agitation because they took back the same bit of land that they always take back. Right. To the Protector General, the Great Emperor addresses a letter to the honored blah 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 blah. Most heavily, Li Yangjin, Emperor Wengzong of the Tang Empire, is sorry to hear about the death of Fan Huaozhen, your siege engineer, and offers you his most sincere condolences. Yes, he will be missed. Right. Where is our next peasant revolt to go to? Oh, that one. Wait, is that our peasant revolt? It might be. Wait, there's one over here. Oh, no, it's even further north. My god. Right, and we have more, as I see, religious unrest. I see. Because we're still converting it. I see. Okay. We've won 2 of the wars, which is nice. You have spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It's truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. How do the stars move? Yes. The peasant revolt has ended, as has another one. Nice, good. Head north. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Shaman Arunas of Wisna tonight, but we are not going to join his society. Right. I know my ancestors always valued a wise and sharp mind, so I've decided to spend more time on my studies. Today when I was out walking, contemplating the mysteries of Divas, when a new insight struck me. Ooh, fantastic. More learning. Just what I always need. Right. You're traveling by carriage in the countryside. In Memel, when it comes to a sudden halt, the road has been blocked by another fallen tree. How weird, you know? Anyway, the coachman explains that you'll have to make a slight detour on an isolated smaller path. Well, very well, but it better not delay us. Yeah. Less than half a league on a small path, and you're ambushed and surrounded by highwaymen. They send your driver on his way, explaining their interest lies with you alone. You offer the belongings you carry with you, but they merely laugh at this. It is your blood that they want. I see. Disguised mercenaries working for King Skirgala. Emperor Pukaveris feasts with the gods at age 25. He was murdered on the orders of Chief Karyotis of Belgrod. A humble man, He never wanted anyone to make a fuss over his accomplishments. A godly man. Book of Eris is with Lema now. Emperor Rimvidus. Having no skills with which to keep the realm together, his rule may be doomed to fail. Long live Emperor Rimvidus. So be it. Oh, and look at that. The land went out of our land again. How shocking. Well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.